gentlemen, this is Notik, and this show's name is Life as We Know It. What's real, what's fake, we might never know, but we sure can help each other figure it out. Tap in with me. I got vital information for your everyday life. Trust me, it's gonna be fun. Let's get it.
Life as we know it. Tune in.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Notik with Life as We Know It, and the topic of today is fiends. Fiends. They're everywhere. In your staircase, in your rooftop, in your hallway, in your local grocery store. They're everywhere. And they just want your money. They just want your money. They don't even do not a trick, no nothing. Out the country, they cleaning your windshield, going crazy, backflipping, going nuts, like, whoa. Pull out that little cup. They deserve your money. Over here, they just stepping on your feet and all that, drooling on your hand, asking you for money. Not even doing one trick. They just stand in front of the automatic door in the supermarket, begging. They ain't even have to open the door. The door opening by itself, begging. That is crazy. They're getting out of hand. Y'all need to go to panhandling school and learn some tricks, learn how to beg for this money, because it's getting crazy. Like how? Just because you asking for my money, I got to give it to you? This is wild. So that's an issue we have in New York City. Nobody's doing nothing about that. I feel like fiends need to be moved to Fiends Island or something like that, and give them the transportation to come by to work and then go right back, so they could just be fiended out together, because it's getting out of hand. Yeah, they're wilding. I can't look nowhere. Like I'm keeping change now on me just cause I'm like, hey, my change. Take the change. Like, about to start hitting these niggas with change. I don't even know who's a fiend or not no more. You walk at night. Some people, they so dusty that I think they be fiended out. You gotta keep your frequency up. You can't look that bad. You feel me? If you smoke a lot of weed, you cannot be smoked out. You got to keep yourself together. You feel me? Because now you looking like the other fiends. Like the fiends you don't want to look like. You feel me? So it's getting out of hand. Even normal people are fiends now. Fuck that. These jobs is killing niggas. Normal people turn into fiends. Unfortunately. You think your music teacher is not high? Pop 3 addies. He's there going crazy, teaching you music and the piano. Singing like Pavarotti, whatever you call that opera guy, going crazy. It's getting out of hand. Everybody is fiended out. It's like being high is the only way. Once you figure out what life is, shit. Sometimes I don't blame some people, because shit, that little routine of life get a little out of hand. Like, shit, you got to go to work, come home, go to work, come home, go to work, come home. And then you go out for one day, and that's it. You fucked up your bills for a month, and they go crazy. You couldn't have the fun you want to have. So your only fun is to be high on your couch. You got to break the cycle. That means you have to become your own boss somewhere, somehow, invest in yourself. All jokes aside, tighten up and fight it through, so you won't become the fiends you see, the fiend that you don't want to be. Because it does get out of hand. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It gets a little wild. You be fighting for your life out here, blunt after blunt, talking about, I'm gonna stop. And then you realize you a fiend too. It's getting crazy. So you could be a fiend on a lot of things, you know? But damn, I can't say that. You could and you can't, depending on how you go about it. Yeah, it's true. All I can say is just fight for your well-being. Don't become what you don't want to be. Everything you used to make fun of when you was a kid, oh my God, you was a crackhead, and you used to get mad, oh my God, I'm gonna beat you up, you call me a crackhead, you call my mother a crackhead, knowing, you know what I mean, that you don't want to be a crackhead when you grow up, and now you like 14, 20s in, you bugged out. The Yerkees is having you doing backflips. Now you mad when you don't get high. You gotta take it easy. You can't let that be your fate. It gets a little out of hand, and life is gonna come every day. You think that today is just a moment? Shit, this shit gonna turn to yesterday real quick. And what you gonna do tomorrow? Be just as high. And now you can't even laugh at the fiends you used to make fun of when you was a kid. Because you're turning into one of them. And who we gonna blame? The system? That's the shit. That we always got somebody to blame. Yo, blame you. I blame myself. My parents told me not to do it. And I did. Shit. But we got to do better. We got to do better. We got to rise above the frequency we're in now so that we don't stay there. And then it doesn't become a destructive cycle in the future. And then we can't get out. Everything outside from that cycle starts to feel wrong because that's all you want to do. Addy here, a little Xanax there, a little Yerky here, and some weed everywhere. Shit. And then you follow up with some drinks and you think you're having a great time. But not the whole week is based on that. You done hit like 9 happy hours. Shit gets crazy. And this is like a normal person that goes to work. I'm just naming people I met. This is their jobs. You feel me? They go out of work and then they're like, fuck it, I'm gonna go out for a drink, and then they realize this is what they're doing. So, or they just go home and do it in their house when nobody's looking, and then go back to work and pretend to be a low-body citizen. Clean as fuck. Right after a shower, everybody's normal. So, just don't become what you don't want to be. That's it. Fight it. Don't let it beat you. It will beat your ass. It costs a lot to be high all the time, I'll tell you that much. It's cheap to be clean. Very cheap to be clean, I'll tell you that much. Shit, that budget on being high is crazy. A pill before this, a blunt after that. But let's talk about real fiends, because I just went crazy. Let's talk about fiends that are getting a needle at sensors from the SSPs. That is wild right there. You could just go to a center, a syringe service program, get a syringe user pack, a fiend addict pack. And the goal is to keep the STDs off the street. I respect that. You're keeping the STDs off the street. Good. Good, because you got a couple garbages on some corners that I haven't seen yet. They not on my block. I haven't seen them. They downtown or some shit, right by where they give out the needles. But they coming uptown with it. Nah, they staying in them parks on 14th Street. I seen them. They there. So, we have to be. How do we look at that? Are they wrong? Because they're keeping the SSPs. They're keeping STDs off the streets. But who's fucking fiends? You feel me? Like, they fucking each other. You know what I mean? So if they catch something, they die. I don't want them to die, man. I want them to get clean. So it's true. Let's keep everybody. Let's give everybody hope. You're right. They're doing right. They're doing right. But you're giving them needles. What you think they're going to do with them? You think they're going to stay clean? So the needles come with the instructions. Like, you got to hit the vein this angle. Yo, the city's a joke now. You turning fiends into doctors. They're like, no, stupid. You're going to die that way. It's not that vein. Hit it right here in your neck. That's where you feel it right. Pow. How you know that? It's right here. I just got this from the center. It's a SSP. Everybody's buying it. Not everybody's getting it because you only got to pay $1. We walking right out with the kit. You know what's that for a person that smoked marijuana? That the person that sold you marijuana gave you this shit to smoke marijuana with. That's heaven. What? That's a cheat code. I'm not gonna stop smoking if that's the case. Like what? It's not. It's cheap. This shit come the weed with the wraps and the grabber. Nope. That's what the city's doing for the fiends with the SSPs. You think they're gonna stop? Shit, it's cheaper now. They get a check. They're gonna spend that check. Damn, what a time to be alive. Yo, I don't know if this is life-saving, life-changing, or destructive at the same time, but it's crazy. This shit got me going nuts. I had to think about it. So let me look into the SSPs real quick, cause I'm just throwing stuff in the air. Like I know they care for the community, cause you know they got garbages they got disposal syringe kits, they got using syringe kits. You feel me? So you know how to get rid of and how to keep your syringe safe after you use it. You feel me? Which is okay. Like whoa, they're doing that shit. Like syringes, disposals and shit. For the STDs, if you fucked a fiend like a real fiend, you bugged out. Like a third eye fiend, one of the fiends that be under the Valentine D-Train shit, you bugged out. Like, let me see what SSPs, because people is wilding. SSPs, syringe service programs, are community-based prevention programs that provide a range of service. These services include links and substances use disorder treatments, access and disposal of sterile syringes and injection equipment, vaccinations, testing to see if you got some type of, you feel me? They got to test you out. You feel me? You've been getting hot. Links to care and treatment for infectious diseases. And then what? Y'all gonna put a picture up? Oh, this person got an ST. Don't fuck with them. That's just for your collective knowledge. They still running wild in the street fucking whoever they want. So, yeah. SPs, y'all wildin'. But y'all helping, but y'all wildin' just a little bit. Let me go again. SSP protecting the public and first responders by providing safe disposal of used needles and syringes. SSPs also prevent outbreak of other diseases by providing testing, counseling, sterile injection supplies, counseling. A lot of people need counseling. Sterile injection supplies. Nearly 30 years of research show that comprehensive SSPs are safe and effective, cost-saving, not increasing illegal drug use or crime, reducing spreads of viral hepatitis, HIV, and other infections. I could respect that. But do you feel me? Shit. That drug is coming with a discount now. They running wild. Shit, now they don't even got to think about it because they don't got to quit. They just got to think about where to go get it. That's wild. These weed shops got to step it up. Whoever's trapping bud, man, y'all got to start selling y'all stuff with the rap. City got y'all beat already, man. It's competition. They taxing it. So you got to throw in the raps now. It's getting out of hand. So let's talk about these rats. It's like the rats and the fiends go hand in hand. Because wherever you see a fiend parked up, laid out, you see a rat hopping right over his lifeless body, like just not caring. So it's getting out of hand. Not even the cat on top of the Wonder Bread care about the rats. Just letting them run the store. Rats is getting crazy. Rats are getting crazy. Been crazy. There's like walking, crawling humans. You step on a tail, you get a fine or some shit. Shit is wild. They don't even run fast no more. I remember rats used to take off when they saw people. Pew! Shit, now they make eye contact like, what? Yeah, nigga. My whole family live up here. We already know how it be. Like, it's crazy. The rats is running in people's cribs, eating people's food, running out with people's hoodies. It's wild. It's wild. They just making holes through the walls and shit. Is the fiend a situation? Because this is my thing. Do the since low frequency people, all jokes aside, live in such low frequency environment that they don't cater to the environment enough to uphold something that keeps the rat away, like cleanliness in the bathtub and throwing out the garbage. So now the rats they having access to the house because they have a reason to be there, you know? So maybe people, you know, because I hear a lot of people complaining about the rats. Maybe if you clean your damn crib, your stank ass crib, you wouldn't have a rat problem. Clean the tub. You can't have mold around the border of the tub, smell mold, know that you're getting sick from the mold, and be tired all day, not clean the crib, and think that the rat's not gonna come in with the roaches and all that shit. You have to learn how to compete, because everything, and this is all jokes aside, like everything around us is working against you. Everything. Processed foods, fucking controlled weather, bad politics, fiends. What else? High prices, high rents. Everything is working against you. What else? Low paying jobs. So it's up to you to keep yourself right. If you don't want to live amongst poverty, do your best. Feel happy enough to want to clear your space. Clear your mind first. Build some clarity. Break a couple cycles. You know, figure out who you are, where you want to be at in life, and separate yourself from your old you. Break a cycle so that you can have a win in your life. Because what's coming is more. Tomorrow's going to keep coming. These 24 hours, they turn into one day real quick. 2 days, 1 day. Don't sleep. Watch how it happens. And then what? Now you just wasted 2 days doing the same things you were doing. Nothing productive. They didn't clean the crib. You just piled up more rats, gave them a better environment to live in, more roaches coming in. Blase, blase, blase. What are you going to do? Break a little cycle here and there. If you was doing a lot of this yesterday, do a little bit less till you eliminate it. Bring the frequency up. Believe in yourself. And then talk to God. Oh, God always has, he's going to talk to you. He's going to talk to you. Because think about it like this. Everywhere you turn when you're in a low frequency stage, the majority of the people that are there, they're going to celebrate the wrong shit you do. The second you talk about change, it's like, okay, yeah, you do that. But they're not really encouraging the change. It just sounds good. Because then if you separate yourself too much from your old you, you're going to separate yourself from them. Because you lifted the frequency. So they're not going to encourage greatness in you. It's just a bunch of words. You got to find that shit in yourself, and then you find a way to motivate them. And that's how that whole building and rising frequencies things work. Because everybody's connected. But you got to do it for you so everybody can see it. You can't just talk that shit. You got to be that shit. You got to walk that shit. You know? You want people to see God in you? You got to be something like God himself. Learn how to manifest that. Learn how to be great. Learn how to connect. That's another thing we don't do. As we're breaking cycles and we're getting better, instead of us seeing other people in the same stage we were in as humans, we look at them like they're less, and we're like, no, anything you're saying is wrong. No, it can't be that way. The goal is to connect with as much people as you can. If you've been there, okay, you've been there. Let him get his off. Some people just want to talk. Let's be real. A lot of people are just lonely and broke, so they turn to drugs. Because nobody want to hang out with them. They burnt out, I guess. You feel me? In their own mind. So if we want to raise this frequency in our community, some way or somehow, instead of judging the next person, we don't know what they're going through. Don't worry if the shoes really look nice. Just say they look nice. Stop playing with the cutting ass shit sometimes. You feel me? It's all right to cut ass and cool. Like, you know who could take it. But when you see people just walking in the street and they look like they going through shit, don't point your fingers at them like, oh, bum ass nigga, Nah, that shit's getting out of hand. People were weaker than they used to before. Like, you used to walk, people used to get their ass cut in this and whatever the fuck, and it didn't matter. I'll drop my bags and cut ass all day. It didn't matter. But now people is different, bro. It's not the same as they used to be. You start cutting their ass, you bullying and shit. And now that person probably go turn to drugs out of depression. So you have to watch what you say. Stop being so damn judgmental. You don't got it all together. Shit, you probably your own version of that fiend. You don't know. Learn how to connect with people. Just because you left the stage doesn't mean you can't be there again. Learn how to accept and learn how to talk to people in a way that is going to inspire, not break them down. That judgmental shit, that shit is crazy. It was depression. Because you don't know how many times that person heard the same shit. You feel me? Imagine the person just got their teeth done. Your teeth look mad big. Your teeth look mad big. He know that. He saw that shit the same day it happened, bro. Like, and he ain't want his teeth. That's why he got them done. Now he popping 20s, bugging out. Because he don't got the bread to take these veneers off. Because he done skinned his teeth to the small ones. And now he tight. Because nobody likes his new teeth. And he don't either. You feel me? This shit get wild, bro. Even niggas with money go through it, bro. You need to chill. You need to chill. I know some niggas that got veneers, skinned they big teeth to the small ones. And now they pop. And I know that they owe so much bread. They never gonna get that bread back. Watch, like, and you feel me? When that shit start fucking up, like, what's gonna happen? Like, you just gonna be stuck with the little teeth. Them shit's just gonna pop right out. I hope he went to a good surgeon and that nigga knew what he was doing, honestly. I hope they really put in the work, because a lot of people's teeth is gonna, it's gonna come right out the box, like, going crazy. You're going to be eating an apple. You're going to have to eat everything through a straw. That's how crazy it is. It's getting out of hand. Don't cut nobody's ass. It could be your turn. Same way you could be up, you could be down. Learn to connect with people. Learn how to accept. And learn how to build relations with people even when they're in their worst. That's how you change people, with love. You don't change people with judgment. Now, I don't know if nowadays, probably now, I haven't seen a lot that shit work. People just go crazy nowadays and start running on top of the trains and shit and feel rejected and subway surf and all this corny shit. What the subway surfers be high on? Whoa, that's another topic. What y'all be high on? Yo, that is crazy. I forgot about that. Y'all are bugging. Subway surfers, please report. Step to the front of the line. There's too many of y'all dying on this shit. What y'all on? Poppers? Boppers? What you call them shits? It's getting crazy, bro. I don't get it, yo. And y'all look so happy up there. And y'all already seen people die. What you think? You don't think it could happen to you? Oh, you don't think it could happen to you? You think that your friend died by mistake? Well, he didn't put on his cape, and you did, right? Subway surfers, y'all need to stop. Whatever got y'all feeling like that's not the wave. Y'all really the fiends. Like, y'all bugging out. That's the craziest shit. I just seen the leg under the train thing. Like, it was how the leg ended there. I know how it ended there. The nigga did a handstand on top of the train. and got his legs chopped by the tunnel. It's getting out of hand. Leg landed 6 stops away, under the train station, hanging on the street lights. Everybody saw it. So subway surfers, you need to stop. From the bottom of my heart. This is the right side. I'm honest, it's on my heart. My heart hurting me in my body. There's too many y'all dying on some bullshit. Too many. Shit breaks my heart. 14, 13, 16, 17. Could have been good people. Somebody's kids, obviously, somebody's brothers. My heart hurts in my body, my brother. I can't believe y'all just throwing away your fares to jump off the train and get hit like that. A perfectly school metro card. Y'all could have been using that to go somewhere else. Y'all decided to be on top of the train and make that your last ride. Are they gonna think about it if they take away school metros? I don't even know how to go about that. Cause I don't know if the kids that are subway surfing in the summertime got monthly metros for summer school. So I'm just chatting right now, and I really wouldn't know. But it's killing me to see this events, like, because I don't know what's the point. Shit, you're running, bro. You could have just ran up and down the block if all that. Like, you're just running. Like, I feel you, bro. But you, I don't know. You need to find a new hobby. Respectfully, like, you need to find a new hobby. That subway surfing shit, that shit is for the video games. That shit is for the phone app. That shit is not for real life. The trains are meant to be inside the train, seated. You don't see that the people that's standing on top, that's standing inside the train, they're not even on top of the train. The people inside the train that's standing up, they're having a hard time. They put poles, pause, in the train so that you could hold yourself, pause, from falling every time the train stops. I don't know if that's a pause, but is it the trains is long, pause. So anything with the trains is pause to me. But regardless of that, if you see they have that there, why would you take your chances on top of the train where there ain't shit for you to hold on to, pause, if the train stops or goes, pause? Why would you do that? Please, subway surfer, step to the front of the line. Somebody, I need suggestions. Give me a call. Tell me how you feel about these subway surfers, about these fiends, about these rats. Somebody speak. Let me know now. This is Notik, Life as We Know It, episode Fiends. Hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. And this is coming to a fiend near you. Let them know. Notik signing off. One.
Life as we know it. Tune in.